The RC44 tour is a 5 events. They had start in Lanzarote, Canary Islands in Spain. Now the second leg is in Portugal. Then they are going to Austria, Sweden, and finish the tour in Croatia. We have 15 teams competing in Portugal, and they are representing 10 nations. This is, I think, the first time in Portugal that we have so many boats and in a one single class. Besides that, the current leaders of the tour now, arriving here in Cascais, are Chris Baker, with the owner of Team Aqua, and we have 3 talented sailors, Portuguese sailors, competing in Cascais. Skipper of the Team Cascais, Patrick de Barros. Then we have Nuno Barreto and Gilberto Conde on AEZ team from Austria, and we have also Diogo Caiola on AFX Capital. Now I want to introduce Mr. José Matoso, President of Clube Naval Cascais. Welcome.
Well, good afternoon to all of you. On behalf of the Clube Naval Cascais, I'm very happy to have you all here today. As I can see, we have a very impressive group of media representatives, which is excellent because we need to have exposure and help contribute to get more sailors to come and participate. Russell, it is a pleasure to see you back in Cascais in less than a year. It's getting to be a habit, and we are very happy to see you. As you know, we are always very welcome in Cascais. I also would like to welcome Massimo Barranco. It's your first time here, as I was telling you before. I hope it will be the first of many days back sailing in Cascais. It is an honor for the Clube Naval Cascais to have given the privilege and the opportunity to organize this event of the RC44 Championship Tour. It's all been said, it is a prime class with excellent sailors, with excellent teams, with excellent skippers, and as it was said, he's also before 15 boats representing 10 nations of this top quality couldn't be better. I would also like to point out that it is good that Patrick Monteiro de Barros, an experienced RC44 sailor and previous commodore of our club, was able to organize a local entry for this event, and I wish him luck for the best of luck for the racers. But as we all know, none of this would have been possible if we did not have the support of the sponsors. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank the event sponsors, and I start with the main sponsor, which is the Cascais municipality, represented here by the mayor, Mr. Carlos Carreiras, who trusted the club to organize this event, and whose support was fundamental and key to make all of this happen. I would also like to thank the Marina de Cascais, which is always our partner in most of these organizations. The brand new and open last week Cidadela Pestana Hotel in the Fortress here. Another first in terms of sponsoring, which we were able and very happy to have the Portuguese television station TVI to be a sponsor and is covering this race. Quebra-Mar, which has provided us with all the clothing for all the staff and the teams, and this is a very good sponsor, Beluga Vodka. But I also would like finally to contribute to thank also our I would say usual regular and sponsors of the club throughout the year, which also contributed for this event, namely the Portuguese telecom company, without whom nobody would have access to it, and the Internet, Lusitania Mar, the insurance company, Jeep, the Tourism of Estoril, and the Espírito Santo Bank, which are regular, as I said, supporters of the club, but also have a direct involvement in this event. Well, again, I thank you for the presence here. I think we had a very, very good day first day of racing, and I think now we will see the teams.
No, sorry.
The teams will be introduced afterwards?
Yes, we're going to introduce Mr. Cascais.
Thank you. Boa tarde a todas e a todos, dar as boas-vindas a Cascais novamente. Para nós é uma honra receber novamente uma prova desta dimensão e com este prestígio. Há pouco, dando também as boas-vindas ao Russell Cutts, dizia que ele já é um verdadeiro cidadão de Cascais, portanto, de dar-nos a honra de estar tantas vezes connosco. Para Cascais, a importância, já o tenho dito por diversas vezes, é reafirmarmos cada vez mais como um local, uma capital da vela internacional. Também, neste ano, com a felicidade de podermos ter um grande campeão de Cascais e que hoje veio-se a comprovar uma vez mais, que é o Patrick Monteiro de Barros, embora nós em Cascais o temos sempre a ficar em primeiro, portanto, não criando pressão, mas de facto, Cascais é esse lugar e portanto acredito que nos próximos dias vão-nos trazer mais e melhores surpresas, mas ao mesmo tempo também reforçar aqui que em Cascais, não só nas condições que temos no mar, mas também em terra, e temos aqui outros campeões, a começar pelo Clube Naval de Cascais, pela Marina de Cascais, neste caso agora também pela Cidadela, e por toda a população de Cascais, que é uma população que gosta de receber, que gosta de vela e que cria tudo isto, um grande ambiente para se realizarem outras grandes provas em Cascais e esperá-los vê-los em breve novamente aqui em Cascais. Para nós, como disse no princípio, é sempre uma grande honra. Muito obrigado a todos.
Okay. If anyone later need a translation of quote of Mr. Mayor, we can provide it. Okay. Now let's meet the teams and roll on with the movie, please.
Class where you have a competitive field. I think if you want to say big boats, that's the only class available at the moment. The amateur almost getting on pro level now. It's great to see this class developing.
It's a mixture of professional guys sailing the boats and the owners, which is really good, you know.
Exciting season. All the good sailors are coming here. This class is moving forward, not moving back.
been sailing together for 3 years now, and to have a chance to come in and play that game with these guys, it's been great. Every boat out there is a concern. Every boat out there has the capacity to do well, no doubt about it.
Wow, this is going to be a hell of a week. Now let's talk with some of the players. First, Massimo, you are the new kid in town. This is tougher than you expected. This is your second event. What's your expectations for Cascais?
First of all, good afternoon to everybody. Thank you for the invitation of the conference. So, as you said that we are the new team, the first event was in Lanzarote. This boat is very high competition boat. For the reason that we make Lanzarote, we have a very big satisfaction. That is a boat that you need so many days just to be learning all the measurements of the boat, technical, and we expect in Cascais, let's say, that will be make more and let's say more the place of the on the end of the regatta will be more better than Lanzarote.
Okay, one more question. Can you tell us about a little bit of the choice of your crew? I think you have trained a little bit last week, and you have on board you have a Portuguese, Diogo. Do you think these skills and this knowledge of Cascais Sea could be helpful?
I think that is the secret in this case is in Cascais. Diogo, no, it's very famous and very good professional sailors. You know very well the place of the regatta here in Cascais. So I know even Diogo that was a good tactics in Italy for many other boats. So we are coming, let's say, I think it was one of the team that we coming for 1 week ago, and we starting many days of training. So the feeling that the expectation will be great this time.
Okay, thank you very much, Massimo Barranco, AFX Capital team. Now, Patrick de Barros. Patrick, beside a great businessman, you are also a tremendous sailor. You are running on Team Cascais, with Aleph crew. Last time you were here on RC was at 2008. You have on your side in 2008 the man who is just now on your side. It's going to be tough.
We're getting used to it. Right in your head.
Who's going to pay the beers on Sunday?
Well, it's first, it's always nice to have Russell back. Today, I didn't do much sailing. As you know, I was very fortunate to be able to make an arrangement to have this French boat because the owner had a time problem. So I've got the French boat, Portuguese colors, the full team. I polished my French today, it's getting good. À droite, à gauche, en avant, en arrière. I must say Mathieu Richard is a very good match racer, and it's a pleasure to sail with him. And fortunately I studied in France. My wife is French, so alors on se comprend très bien, on peut parler comme ci, comme ça. And it's a fantastic experience, and I think we were able to demonstrate that Cascais is one of the finest racing courses in the world. And I would like also to thank my sponsor, Cascais Municipality, for giving me this great opportunity. And I'd like to welcome Oscar. Next year I may be back.
One more question, Patrick. How important are Portugal and Cascais events like RC44 in our own waters?
Well, I think Portugal is a country that one of our mainstays of economy is tourism, and tourism needs events. And amongst events, you have all sorts of events. You should have sporting events, and sailing, of course, is very important. And we are very fortunate to have one of the greatest racing courses in the world. How important it is? Today, the RC44 is the premier one design monohull keelboat circuit. Unfortunately, the TPs are don't have a circuit anymore. And I would like just to put one number. If you go to YouTube and you look at the final resume of the series we had last summer, 200,000 hits. 200,000 people watched that video, which is 8.5 or 10 minutes. No, it's more, it's 1 hour. And I think that says it all. I think it's part of the expansion and the development of the country, and I think we should be very fortunate to have a club and have a city and have a country that really promotes this, because in fact it also gains from it.
Okay, thank you very much, Patrick. Now, Russell, you have been today on Elm. Next day you're going to be a tactician on Katusha. And I think this is the first time you are sailing on a monohull this year. How has that been today? I know you have been very polite. You allowed Patrick win the first race.
No, he was very generous to us. And all gifts are gratefully accepted, Patrick. No, I'm sailing with on a Russian-owned boat this week. As some of you may know, I've sailed with a few different teams in my time. So this is the first time that I've been able to sail with a Russian team. I must say, echoing everyone's sentiments, I think it's great to be back here in Cascais. Patrick suggests that I should buy a house here because I'm here so often, but it is a great place to come and race, and I think it's a great thing that Cascais has had a lot of the big events now. They had the World Sailing Championships for all the Olympic classes was here. There's been several TP52 events here. Of course, there was the America's Cup World Series here last year, and now the RC44. I must say, I think it's enhanced. All these events have enhanced Cascais as a world leader in terms of a venue for world-class sailing events, and I think that's got to be a good thing for the local city. I must say, I think I said the same thing about San Francisco recently. I think as a group of sailors, we're very lucky to have Cascais. It's great to be here, and I think also Cascais is lucky to have the sailors come here. I think it's a mutual thing. So thank you very much.
Okay, that's good. Now my phone is ringing. Some real estate guys are calling me asking your mobile number. But we talk about this tomorrow. Just one more question. I think you should be very pleased. Beside all the economic crisis, RC44 class, it's amazing. It's still growing. We have 15 boats here. What's your feeling? It's almost your baby. RC is the brand of your name.
Well, yeah, I mean, but really the people that have been responsible for the growth are the owners, first of all, and also Bertrand Favre and his management team. I really have only been a participant in this class for the last 2 or 3 years, and really it's Bertrand that's had all the initiatives and all the good ideas, and we go to new places each year, and he encourages new teams to join, and I think the atmosphere in the class is great. New teams are encouraged to be part of it, and there's a lot of information sharing, such that really the emphasis is on a good competition and good fun. And I think if you look around and see the teams here, you know, everyone's enjoying it, and I know that I certainly enjoyed today's race with you, Patrick. It was great.
Same here.
We're going to see it Sunday. Okay, for now that's all. If any one of you have any questions to put to our guests, please feel free. Yes.
Please, I'll take the first question. Could you describe today the wind is not the usual wind we have from the north? Today it was in a different direction. What that's changed in tactics for this race course?
Well, you're right. We normally don't have this this wind. We have some, but quite strangely enough, it held the whole day. Normally we have this in the morning, and it dies out, and then it turns around. The tactic, I think, was quite difficult because although the wind was steady in conditions, there were a lot of puffs. The wind was going a lot up and down from 9 to 15 knots. So I think the tactic was more oriented to catching the puffs and catching the right puff at the right moment. But of course the course is very short, so and it's match racing, which is quite different from fleet racing. But it was very challenging at moments.
Any more questions? This one's more. Okay.
This is one for Russell. Russell, be back here is something very special for the place and for the class. Apart from the great sailing that is almost guaranteed in Cascais, what else has the charm to lure you all here?
Well, the city is fantastic. You know, it's the water conditions are great. It's a clean environment here. You now have some excellent hotels. I mean, frankly, somebody asked me, you know, good to see you here this morning, and I said, my response to them was, well, tell me why I wouldn't come here. You know, it's a great place to come and race.
Okay, any more questions? No, okay, that's all. Thanks everybody for coming. Have a great week and see you once more Sunday. Bye.